doing our fucking season C prep, yeah? So, don't fuck around.
Hey team, hope you're having a wonderful morning. This is my very first YouTube vlog. We are going to be doing a day in the life. Spare me if there are any cringeworthy moments. This is my first vlog. So it is currently 6:16 in the morning, and what we have planned for today, it's actually a pretty busy day for me. What I'm going to be doing is I have got to be at Into Performance. That's a gym I train at on Friday, Saturday and Sunday at about, my goal is to be about there at 7:30. It's a fair little drive, it's about an hour. I'm going to pick my mate Wing up on the way. At Into Performance, we are actually doing a exercise library. So I'm in the process of currently filming all the exercises I am doing. So I have them for my clients, all my in-person clients and online clients. For those that don't know, I actually PT at Outer Virgin Active in the city, and I'm also a online coach. So I'll do a little bit of online coaching as well. As you can see here, this big array of mess I have in front of me, I'm just gonna prepare my meals for the day. So how I like to do it is I actually like to prepare it every morning on what I'm eating. I'm stepping out of frame here, just gonna go to the floor. I actually like to prepare what I'm eating that day whilst I'm in the morning, just because it gives me something to do, gets me to wake up in the morning as well, and it's almost like a bit of a task completed. Like, you know, you've got your one task completed, you know, you're ready to sort of conquer the day, if you will. So yeah, I weigh all my food. So all my food, everything is accounted for. My coach is actually Coach Paulie Vu, who coaches, he's based out of one gym in Melbourne, Port Melbourne, but he also does online. So if you guys are looking for a really good competitive coach, I recommend Paulie Vu. I'm really blessed to have Paulie in my corner this year for my prep. So also, those for you that don't know, I am prepping for a show hopefully in September. Well, not hopefully, I actually am prepping for a show in September. So yeah, that should be really exciting, but I'm really glad to have Paulie in my corner. Not only is he a really good coach, but he's actually a good friend as well. And I think that's the most important thing, guys. If you have a good relationship with your coach, on a friendship basis, you are going to have a successful coaching relationship as well. What I do here actually for the whole week is I actually pre-cook all my chicken. So I pre-cook all the meat for the week. I actually like to eat rice fresh. It's just the meat I like to pre-cook. So I'll aim for about, when I'm doing all my meals, I like to aim for about 40 plus grams of protein per meal. At the moment, I think I'm on 3,350 calories. I think I've got about 500 carb, 220 protein, and something like 50 fat. So super, super low fat diet. Yeah, just currently what Paulie's got me on. So what I'll do today is I'm gonna be out all day today because I've also got, so after Into, sorry, I forgot to mention that before. After Into, we will be going to, I'll be taking Wing back to work. Then I will be training. So I will be training most likely at one gym. So you'll see a little bit of that later. I think I've got push on the card today. So it's always a fun day. I mean, I train push at the end of the week, just because I have very internally rotated shoulders. So therefore you'd want push sort of towards the end of your week when you are training, if you are very internally rotated, which I am. Yeah, so I'm training push towards hopefully around 12 o'clock. I might go into work actually and get a quick nap in, and then I will go and train. I also have to be at La Trobe Uni at 3 p.m. So I also work for La Trobe Uni as well. I do a little bit of group exercise out there and also a bit of PTing on the odd occasion. So yeah, that's kind of what my plans are for today. It sounds like a lot, it is. I also have to prepare for a presentation at work. We're actually presenting to all these corporates about how stress plays havoc on mental well-being, and how physical activity, exercise, even nutrition and sleep is so important to the office worker, which I reckon is going to be really helpful for people. That's always a common question I get whenever I have clients or anything like that. So another step of my morning routine is I will try to drink at least 2 of these big bottles before I leave the house. So this is number 1. Yeah, drinking water is super, super important. I love, I think, you know, in the morning, you know, you've fasted for say 8 hours, which is, I recommend sleeping 7 to 8, but last night I got about 7.5. I you're sleeping for about 7 hours, you haven't had water, you haven't had food. So the first thing your body is going to be when you wake up is more than likely dehydrated. So super important to hydrate your body as quick as possible. I've got just all my subs here. So I've got magnesium, fish oil, CoQ10, good for the heart. So magnesium, good for joints and bones as well, avoiding any cramps. Fish oil is great. I think everyone should be having a fish oil. Are really good for cognitive function. Just great in general, like overall. Got a vitamin D3, helps support calcium in the body and bone health. I've got vitamin C. We are heading into Melbourne winter, and Melbourne winter, for those of you who don't know, is friggin' cold. Bloody cold, so I don't want to be getting sick at all. So I've got just 3 I have there, and just a multivitamin. I think everyone could benefit from a really good multivitamin. Synovus is pretty good. I don't know, I've always bought Synovus, so I just will continue to buy Synovus, I guess. Yeah, that's all I have there. So I'll just chuck this down. My shaker's broken. You know what? Like, I never can get a good shaker that doesn't break. I drop a shaker once and it just explodes. Like, I don't know if you can see the cap's just falling off there. But yeah, that green shit in there is my pre-workout that I had from yesterday. Yeah, so that's what's in there. Beauty. So I'll try to finish at least that before I leave the house today. That's about it. Now, 2 meals won't last me the whole day. I will have to bring this big thing of chicken with me. Lucky there's a fridge at the gym, or I'll be getting salmonella. They have to bring this big thing of chicken with me. So what I like to do as well sometimes, if I feel like I've actually ran out of rice, what I'll do is I'll nick into Woolies when I get to work or something like that, just buy a bit of rice or even buy some rice at the gym and just mix it with the chicken. So you kind of, yes, you save a little bit of money that you don't have to buy a whole meal, but I like to always be prepared. Last night, unfortunately, I wasn't prepared, so I have to just, think on my feet sometimes, and that's all it is about, just being flexible sometimes. It's still rice, it's still good. Obviously, I prefer to cook it at home, but, I mean, it's better than nothing, right? I'm just gonna sort out my post-workout nutrition as well. So, post-workout, I like to have, a good amount of carbs, quick digested carbs. Nutrigrain's a really good, easy way to get that in, so a bit of sugar in there as well. Nutrigrain as well has got really good protein, and I love Nutrigrain. Like they say, Iron Man food. It's gonna make me an Iron Man, I hope. At least that's what I think anyway. I also like the taste of it. That's one thing I also speak about, like making your food actually this is always a tongue twister for me, palatable. If your food's not palatable, you will probably not eat it. So make your food palatable, make it taste nice. If it's not nice, you ain't eating that shit. So I'll have about Nutrigrain there, and also some dried apricots, just a bit of extra carbs, 43, let's be very precise, 43 grams of dried apricots there. Yeah, that's what I do. I like to weigh out all my meals. I just like to be precise. I think it's the OCD, ADHD in me, but yeah, I just like to keep things pretty consistent. So I'll have that, easy. Also chuck a bit of honey in that as well, so I'll chuck that honey in that for my bag to go, and that's it. Oh yeah, and I'm also watching the Essendon and Bulldogs game tonight. It's one of my really good mates' birthday, Chris. So we're gonna go watch the footy with him and his brother, who is also my boss, tonight. So we'll watch the footy. Maybe I can ask for a pay rise. We're gonna watch Essendon and the Doggies. I'm an Essendon supporter, unfortunately. Haven't had much luck the past couple of years, but hopefully it changes, and at least I see a premiership before I die. But we'll see about that. Yeah, I'm just gonna wrap things up here and go pick up Wing. So, we're actually here to pick up Wing. I'm just waiting for him now to come out of his apartment. Yeah. Hello, Wing. Here comes Wing. Wing's not a morning person, so I wonder how he'll function this morning. Oh, I gotta open the door. Now I have to take my hand off this thing. Hello, Wing. Do you want to say hello to the YouTubes?
Hello.
Even though Wing is not a morning person, so Wing's actually helping me this morning film at Into Exercise Library. I actually appreciate you, Wing. Thanks, man. I know you're not a morning person. You don't have even. I don't have any clients on Friday, so I actually don't take any clients on Friday. Yeah, as you can see, I haven't actually eaten breakfast. I like to fast for a little bit in the morning, till about 8 or 9 o'clock. I like to have my first meal, so I actually don't like to overload my digestion in the morning the minute I wake up, just because I do eat a lot of food. So I want to relax a little bit, and also, like, who wants to eat up like 6 o'clock in the morning? It's pretty fucking early, so just like to relax. Next time you'll see us, it will be at Into. Yeah, see you there. So, hi guys, we have just got here at Into Performance. So, Into Performance is in Noble Park. It's an awesome gym. As you can see, there's shitloads of equipment, and it's an awesome facility. We'd call it more of a performance center than a regular gym. It's awesome. A lot of Prime stuff, a lot of old Nautilus, old Cybex, heaps of Atlantis. It's awesome if you want to get a great training session in. It's a little bit far from me, but I'm willing to make the drive to come down and train at such an awesome facility. We are about to start my exercise library, so I'm just going to go through all the exercises today and hopefully get those up to YouTube as well. Before we start, I just bought a little bit of a protein bar, my recovery bar. It's like low carb, 30 grams of protein. So yeah, just to have a bit of this, and then we'll get into the exercises. Alrighty guys, so we've just finished filming. Me and we have filmed my exercise library. So we've done, I would say we did about 75-85%. We did a good amount of filming there, about almost 3 and a bit hours of just filming exercises. So I'm pretty wrecked, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna get this meal with me. So this is actually, I'm running a little bit behind today on meals. This is actually my first meal of the day. I did have a bit of a protein bar earlier on just to hold me over, but this is my first, as you saw before, this is my first meal of the day. So I've just got E-Foods by Kentucky Chicken, mashed potatoes, gravy and peas. E-Foods, so E-Foods, and also like Papa Macros, they're really good, you know, quick food companies. It's got a lot of like minimal, you know, preservatives, and it's very fresh. This is a very fresh meal company. E-Foods, Papa Macros, fresh meal companies. I'm just having E-Foods today. So what I'll do is I'll quickly eat this. I've got this. I've also got a Gatorade, just a little bit of extra sugar and carbs to keep me awake on the drive home. I'm driving back to Virgin now. Gonna drop wing off, edit a couple video things here and there, and then I'll go train myself, and you will see me training. I'm planning on hitting push today, like I said before, so we'll hit a bit of a push session, but you'll see me then. So team, we are at work at the moment. I've just come into the office just for a little bit, just to do a little bit of work. I have got my chicken and rice here, pretty plain chicken and rice. This will be my pre-workout meal. So I'll have this meal now, and I will head to one gym in Port Melbourne. So I'm heading to 2 gyms today. I've been to 3 gyms technically today. I'll head to one gym at about, say, 1 o'clock. Give this about 30 minutes to digest, 40 minutes. So chicken and rice, staple pre-workout meal. Got a bit of soy sauce in there, got a bit of salt in there for the pump. I'm just gonna chug these 2 bottles of water here. And then, yeah, so I'll do that while I do a little bit of work, a little bit of admin stuff, and yeah, should be sweet, man. So next time you see me, I should be at one gym, and we'll be ready to rock and roll on this push session. So guys, we are here at one gym. We are, well, not here at one gym. We are just in front of one gym in Port Melbourne, my home gym that I train out of the most of. Just about to hit my push session. So there's not really too much I like to think about. Like, some people talk about visualization and stuff like that. And I don't know, I read a lot of podcasts I listen to a lot of podcasts, not read a lot of podcasts. You can't read a podcast. You can listen to a lot of podcasts about visualization and what people visualize before they train. I actually don't like to think about too much. I like to just not to psych myself out too much and just, I don't know, like get into a good space, head of mind. Like gone are the days when I used to train angry. Like I used to try to come in the gym and smash it and be like, oh, you know, I hate the world and, you know, I hate myself and all this stuff. I actually don't train well like that. I train well when I'm in a good mood and I'm happy, I'm thinking positive, and you know, I'm not like wanting to hate myself and kill the world and all that. Obviously, like when it is those tougher sets, I'm like, you know, come on, don't be soft and don't be a pussy. Just like lift it. But like I don't walk into that gym all amped up. I think like it just tires you out. I like to be in a good head space of mind. So I've just parked up, just, you know, about to go into the gym. I'm just digesting my food a little bit more and drinking a little bit more water. The current pre-workout I'm rocking at the moment is Pump Juice by Transparent Subs. If you know me and you follow my Instagram, this is what I love. I love this pre-workout. It's actually a stim-free formula, so there is no stimulants in this. It gives me a juicy ass pump, and what's even better, it's got like 3 grams of creatine in it, which is amazing for a pre-workout. Like not many pre-workouts give this much creatine. I'm pretty sure it's 3 grams of creatine. Yeah. Yes. No, 1.5 grams of creatine, sorry. 1.5 milligrams of creatine. Like not many, 1.5 grams of creatine. Not many like companies have that much creatine in their supplements, and it's a full shaker. Like if you ever get one of these, the thing that impressed me the most about this tub of pre-workout is the minute I got it, I opened it, it was stacked to the full of powder. There was like no space between the lid you open and powder. It was just powder everywhere. So I love it. Like I love it. It means like they've definitely put a lot of stuff in this formula, and it's a big ass scoop as well. So definitely great option to have here, especially if you want skin splitting pumps. So yeah, just about to head in for my push day. In a good mood today. I don't know, like it's I've been up since like 5 a.m, 6 a.m, so it's been a pretty big day so far, but this is the most important part of my day anyway, training. So I'm just about to head in, and you know, I like to really prioritize my training. So, you know, whatever happens before, how busy I am, I always like to train at least 5 times a week. My rest days are normally on Thursday and Monday. That's just how they work. But yeah, so push today. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to taking you guys along with me. So just warming up here, guys. So with our push day, we've got exercise number 1, just a flat machine chest press. So I'm doing 2 sets here. So just a top set of 5 to 8 and a back off set of 9 to 12. So I'm just gonna warm up here. Just gonna do about 6 reps. So our next warm up set here, guys, is 80 kilos. So I think my top set will probably be like 140 for like, I don't know, like 8. Try to just go to failure. And then a back off maybe 80%, like 120. We'll see what happens. Yeah, but I'll give it a lot to rest in between like 40, 50, maybe even a minute for my working sets. Get in the right zone. Give this a feel. How just gonna go for 4 reps here. That feels really nice today. So I reckon, yeah, let's go another 10 kilos. No, we'll go another 20 kilos each side, and we'll see how that feels. And that might be our last warm up, so we'll do another maybe 120 for 3 reps. And then once we do 120 for 3 reps, we'll see. Maybe we'll go up to 140. See what happens. Let's see. Give it a go. Give it a crack. Why not? Why not? We're not going anywhere. But we have no time. We do have time constraints. But yeah. I used to hate this like 2-set method. I'm like, I'm not training hard enough. I'm only doing 2 sets. But then it's like, if you're doing 2 sets really, really fucking hard, as you will see, it's actually pretty fucking tough. It's not the easiest. So let's see how it goes. So our third and probably final warm-up set here. 120, we'll go maybe 3 to 4 reps. Just see how that feels. Then we'll rest a decent amount of time, maybe 90 seconds. We'll see how this goes here. Okay. That's actually feeling quite heavy. Whoa, that is very heavy. So I'm gonna rest 2 minutes here. I reckon I'm gonna stick with 120 today for 8. We'll see how that feels. That's quite heavy. Actually, we'll do 130. We're gonna do 130 for 8. So rest like maybe 90 seconds to 2 minutes, and then we'll hit that top set. So as many reps as possible. Aiming between 5 to 8. 130. Yeah, we'll hit 130. Sometimes, guys, it's gonna be like that. You're gonna come in and want to hit a weight, but it's not gonna feel as good. You're not gonna feel as fresh. So depends really on a lot of other factors. Sleep, stress. You know, woken up earlier today than I would any other Friday. And yeah, so it's a little bit different, but we'll see how it goes. Alrighty, we have our top set here, guys. So aiming for 5 to 8. I'm gonna aim for 8 reps here. What I like to think about when I'm performing this exercise is keeping my elbows down and my upper back locked. I want minimal shoulder movement as possible, so keeping everything nice and tight, just pressing straight up. Let's see how it goes. Give it. Yep, let's go. 1. Whoa, that's fucking heavy. 5 reps, that's fucked. I got 4 reps there. So I reckon I will probably scale it back a little bit. Maybe do 110. Yeah, 110 for 8. And then I'll do it maybe another set. Alrighty, so that was a bit disappointing that first set. Sometimes it's going to be like that. You're going to have a set that's probably not the best. That didn't feel as good. It felt a bit heavy than normal. So we'll try 110 for as many reps as possible. We got 10 last week, so try to match it at minimum here. But let's give it a crack. Whoa, I feel very weak. That was 7 reps. I'm gonna try one more set here. Sometimes I feel like, you know, feel a little bit weaker. Why am I so fucking weak? Oh, bit of a shit one. It's okay. Sometimes it's like that. You're gonna get days when you come in, you feel heavy. You feel like you can go heavy. Some days where you're like, oh, actually, I don't feel as strong. Then again, I did do all those exercises before. Like I did feel more that exercise library stuff. So, probably should have trained chest before, but it's alright. Hardy. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter here. Let's go 80 kilos. See how many we can do for 80. So, normally I only hit 2 sets here, but I'm trying to hit 3. I'm gonna do 3 sets here. Sometimes it feels like I'll do this if I haven't hit my rep goal, rep target, just to get a bit more stimulus. So let's try, we'll try to get as many as we can with 80. shit. Only 7. That's alright. Move on to our next one, which will be our incline dumbbell press. We'll see how we go on that one. So like I'm fucking feel pretty weak, so we'll see how we go. See how these feel. Alrighty, we'll go for a little bit of higher reps here. Normally I go 2 top sets, 1 heavy, 1 a drop off, but we'll go 2 sets, try to aim for 2 sets of 12 here. Fuck me. I'm weak as shit. Oh, that's alright. 1 set of 9. We'll rest and we'll try again. We'll see how we go here. Give it another crack. Try it again. See how this feels. Sometimes when you are unable to go as heavy, you can sort of drop off a little bit in the weight and try to hit a little bit more reps, but it doesn't always work, as you can see there. I only got 9. I really want a 12, but give it another crack. Try to get 12 reps. Probably will get 9. Feeling weak as shit. Looks like a little schoolgirl at the moment, but it's okay. Got 8 reps there, which is a bit disappointing, but that's okay. 8 reps, disappointing. Yeah, that's alright. Well, it's not alright, but there's not much I can do about it now. We will try to move on, but our next exercise is dips, so we'll see how that feels. That should be good. Dips are one of my more favourite exercises, so we'll do some of that. Next exercise here, guys, we have dips. So far today's training session hasn't gone the way I liked it. Just not feeling as strong as normal, but that's alright. Well, it's not okay, but like I said, there's nothing you can do about it. Just have to do the best you can with what you have at the moment, and still a lot more of the session left, so I can still pull it back. See how this feels. Got this dip here. Try to do as many dips as possible here. Just go to failure on each and every one. 20 kilos. Just give it a crack. Oh, that's nice and heavy. Okay. Reps, not bad at all. So rest a little bit longer here, guys. I like to go not too wide, a little bit more narrow, just because I don't really have a particularly wide frame, so I'll just do these dips a little bit more narrow. Dips here I like to hit a bit of chest, a bit of tri as well, a bit of both here, hitting both areas. It's tough. 20 kilos plus my own body weight, so at the moment I'm like 87.6 this morning I woke up at. So 107 kilo dip here, I guess. But yeah, see how this feels. I don't normally train late as well, in the evening, like mid-afternoon. Not my preferred training time. I like to train normally at like 11 or 12. I don't know, just a better time to train, I guess, but beggars can't be choosers on the time they train. Just gotta get it done. Alrighty. Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna try face the other way on the next one, see if that actually makes a difference. But I do love dips, so great for overall pectoral development and even tries, just good mass builder overall. Going heavy on dips I feel like help my tries grow a little bit as well. I actually find heavy dips and heavy close grip bench press really helps develop tries. I love this gym, man. Like, fuck, it's a good gym. Training at an environment that is gonna help your goals is so important. It's a train at Derrimut gym, and there's nothing wrong with Derrimut, but I think after a while you outgrow that place. It's just a bit heavy, just a bit messy, and I mean, there's too many heads in terms of like people mucking around and shit like that. It's hard to get a proper good training session in. I was gonna say there's people with fucking tripods and shit, but here I am talking to a tripod, so it's a bit, can't really judge people like that, but yeah, give it a go. Last set here. Oh, 9 reps, not bad. But we'll do a drop set here. Just no weight, we'll go to failure. Oh, fuck. It's a bit of a mish. Fuck. Alrighty. Move on to the next exercise, guys. Next one will be incline cable chest press. Hopefully we can try to hit the weights we were hitting last week with that one, but we'll see how we go. So our next set here is incline incline cable press. We have got straight sets here, so 3 straight sets. I'm really gonna try to push it here, go as heavy as I can. The whole session's kind of been a bit shit, so I'm really gonna try to go as heavy as I can here. So we've got 49.9, so 50. I'm gonna try to get at least, let's go for at least 10 here. Reps for like 49.9 or something or other. Felt good. Probably the first set all day where I felt reasonably strong there. No, it was good. I guess with this one, guys, what I like to really think is that keep that cable in line with my arm, really trying to converge in and press as much as the upper pec as possible. So it's almost like a high clavicle press. I'm trying to hit that upper pec there, really just pressing in. I love all presses that converge, so you should always try to hit a converging press whenever you hit your exercises. So give it another crack here. Alrighty, let's go. Oh, fuck, trying to get it is so hard. This is why I love sometimes training with a training partner can help, because they'll help you get it up. Look, yep. So cable and line, squeeze it up and back. Eight reps, not bad. Fuck, that's bloody heavy. I just love using some cables as well, because it's heavy for the full range of the motion, full range of movement. It's heavy throughout the whole range. So sometimes in the dumbbells, you lose it in that end range there, and it can be heaviest at the bottom. But with cables, it's just constant tension throughout the whole range of motion. For the mid-range, start range, beginning range, start range, beginning range, middle range, and end range. It's the same tension. So cables can be a good way to hit your muscles differently. Like I said, also takes a bit of pressure off the joints a little bit as well. Sometimes if you use too much dumbbells and and barbells, especially barbells. I don't really like using barbells. Like I said, with the chest, I like to have that converging motion, and with barbells, you don't really get that. Nor do you can get that with a dumbbell. You will get that with a dumbbell, depending on what machine you use as well. You can get that as well. So I want that converging motion as much as possible. So what I like to think about when I'm pressing is driving elbows together. Really squeeze that upper pec, coming nice and wide, elbows together, pressing straight up. But we got one last set here. One last set here. Oh, you bastard. Oh, you bastard. All right. Oh. As you can see here, guys, I like to really control my eccentrics. So the eccentric portion of the movement is actually the strongest portion of the movement. So I like to go real slow, create as much damage on the eccentric portion of the movement. So tempo, look, as you get heavier, the tempo naturally will get a little bit quicker, but try to standardize it. So 2 seconds. I like to give my clients try to tell them to control the weight down for about 2 seconds at least. There, sometimes I work with a 3-second tempo, sometimes even a 4. But 2 seconds just is a standard. We're done here, guys. Move on to our next one, which will be a standing lateral raise machine. We use a Panada here at One Gym, which is a beautiful machine. And we'll superset that with some lying tricep extensions, or we won't superset it, we'll just do a set after that. It's lying tricep extensions, so give that a go. So embarrassingly, my iPhone actually just ran out of storage. So you'll only be able to see one set here. But what I like to think about when performing this set is keep my torso as quiet as possible. Want no rocking. Keep that chest up, core nice and tight, so we're feeling that tension just on the rear delts. I also don't like to go too high here either. Just keep it about below ears. As long as I can see it in my peripheral, that's what we want. So with something like lateral raises, you actually can do heavy partials. So I would recommend actually doing heavy partials. Super important. As you go on with the set, your range will shorten and shorten. So heavy partials can actually really do a lot of damage on those rear delts and those lateral delts. I've always done heavy partials. I think partials are good towards the end of the rep just to burn out those rear delts even more. We've got our final set here. We are going to do dumbbell skull crushers. Alrighty guys, we have our last set here, our last exercise here, which is lying tricep extension, sort of like dumbbell skull crushes. So I like to keep, when I come down here, I like to keep my elbows super close to my ears, stretching on those triceps and coming straight up. 1. Eight. Nice and heavy. What I like is keep my elbows nice and pinned and close, even though they're behind next to my ears. Keep them nice and pinned and just pushing straight out. Big Rock, mate. You gotta come say hello to the vlogs, mate. Here we got big body by Rock.
We're doing our fucking season C prep, yeah? So don't fuck around.
Where are we going after? Nonnas, surely. Bit of lasagna.
Fuck. You know what? I've been craving a burger or a pizza, or if you want to do both.
Like they say in the Mexican commercial.
Which?
¿Por qué no los dos?
Why not have it all?
Why not have it all, mate? Why have one working? You can have it all, mate. That's what I love training at. Yeah, that's what I love training at this gym. You meet so many cool people. Rocky's one of them. Also prepping for season C. But we'll do another set here, and then we can get out of here. 1. Wait. Mate, you made me get more, I reckon. Mate, that's like the ultimate testosterone booster. Just a bit of a tickle, and it just fucking wakes you up a little bit. This friggin' storage, guys, has carked it on me again, but I've just wrapped up today's push session. Like I was saying before, I've just got cut off again. But hope you guys enjoyed this first vlog, guys. If you did enjoy it, just like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Also, if you have any coaching questions or any queries at all, I'm more than happy to facilitate any questions or comments, or even just if you want to have a chat about training, just let me know. Looking forward to you guys. Hopefully I'll see you on my next vlog. Planning on doing maybe a little bit of a leg day with a special guest. We'll see what we have in store there, guys. But I hope you guys have an awesome week and keep smashing your goals. Train super hard and enjoy that journey. Thanks, guys.